Alright, so we are back. Let's dive on into these. So let's see, just for what we've been getting, so 254, already grabbed the frame pack, so 290 for the gleam. That's unfortunate. Gonna hold off, all these guys are gonna be the last thing I get. Guess what we'll do is we'll spend a little bit on that. What are we missing over here? Gold dungeon for the next 8 days. All weekly quests 2 times. 12 times daily. And we got more gems and things like that. Oh, we got the other one too. Cool. I'll take that. We have been out farming, so grab that right up. One thing to note, there is a thing, and I don't know if everyone else has noticed it as well. There was a post, somebody showed something on Facebook that I noticed with PvP in the arena, that sometimes when you're done doing your turn, the other team is supposed to go, and the computer just doesn't take its turn. The reason why I bring that up is that is a pretty bad bug that needs to be addressed. I did encounter it 3 times myself while I was playing the arena today, actually. Well, yesterday now, but you guys know what I mean. So just be aware that that can happen to you right now. And once again, it's just kind of one of those things. Even though I know a little bit about game design and things like that, it still boggles my mind how one thing can how they cannot even touch something of that code, and something just messes up like that. It blows my mind how things break like that. But you know, it is what it is. So just be aware that that can happen. And until they hopefully they did put a data patch out, but that I got that data patch and it still happened to me. So. But regardless, let us get these going. So I've already 6-starred and ascended 6-starred Mini Eve here, and so I've been working on leveling her up. I do not have another gem to try and fit this out. I was thinking more along the lines of doing a Valor set, just because she is an attacker. So once we get the festival and actually get her Evolution 3, we'll show a little bit more. Of maybe some builds you could do with her. She's pretty typical, same as like Mini Tina. Again, she's gonna be good. So the great thing, again, why I talk about the why I talked up the festival and all this stuff, is not just all this great stuff we're gonna get during the month just by logging in, but the Astromon that you guys are gonna be getting can help get past some humps in the game that. Again, if like me being an older player with my Mona team, right? When I got my Mini Tinas, they really are the ones that kind of helped me start getting over more of like the Dragon's Dungeon stuff and things like that. So that's why, again, I'm excited that you guys are actually going to be getting some of these Astromon to help fill the ranks of your team, and this way you can hopefully maybe clear some content that you couldn't before, at least a little bit easier too. That's another big thing to keep in mind. So actually, let's go over here. Let's check trinkets. And what I want to do, let's grab all 1 stars, 2 stars, 3s, 4s, and 5. We only want to keep the ones that are good and divide the rest of them. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Let's actually check the expedition. We're at 82,000, so we're pretty much going to be just trying to go for this. This is, again, the other situation kind of with the Apex battles, right? There's really only a couple things you want to go on here. The one thing I wish they would do is move this expedition on this ship specifically. Like, it can go in this corner right here very easily. So I'd like it over there, because when you kind of zoom in, so when I want to do like a zoom in for you guys, if I miss or if I do the dailies and just didn't get them recorded, this expedition just sits on top of Persephone's face, and I'm like, man, that gets rid of the shot there. So hopefully I can put something in, and maybe they'll listen to me and actually move this over here, and that's for this ship only. So but let's take a look so you guys can see. We're almost done with Lunar Valley here, so these will be done. We can start crafting almost once we are done with these. We're getting down to the nitty gritty, so the next week and a half we will have these done, and we can start working on building up our light superstones again. As far as who I'm probably going to go with, I know I said I was going to do Cupid, but since he's just part of the evolution tree, I think I would just want to continue on the idea of just going in order. So again, Miho's done, Victoria's done, and we will just finish out Yuki, and then we'll move on to Succubus here. I already have light of her done, so it'll be all the other versions. Then we can move on to everyone else and just kind of keep going down this line. I don't know if I'm ever going to catch up, but we're going to make that attempt here as we wind down the last couple months of the year. So let's get out here. Ooh, today, actually, I forget what this selection ticket is. I don't remember what this one is, but this is another good, I remember this is always good. These selection tickets are usually, they're not bad, I should say. So let's get these going though. Wood dungeon. Yeah, that's fine. So again, hopefully, you guys with the trinkets, I know a couple of you guys, talked about it in the comments, and again, I feel for you on some of the summonings. It's I don't just play a Monster Super League. I do play one other mobile game that just recently had come out, and that's Nier Reincarnation. And the one problem I have with Nier is, Square Enix is such a big publisher. They have the money, and this game it's so greedily monetized. It's not even funny. And a big problem that I've noticed is that they seem to be releasing stuff over in the Asias specifically, and then they're like, well, we wanted to release it to the global, but we didn't line it up on the same day. So we're like 6 months behind Japan in this aspect, and so they're just flooding us with all the stuff that we've missed just so we can quote unquote catch up. And that kind of bothers me a lot, because again, it just feels like you're behind, and they're always doing this one thing where this is only for paid gems versus then you have the regular banner. And I like to point that out, and the way I kind of wrap that up into Monster Super League a little bit here is once again, it's night and day between this game and all the others that I have played, that how much freedom you do have. Because at least in Monster Super League, for the trinkets, like I said, you can get it back up to around 4,000 gems, for free, and be able to, at least at the end of the month, and I know what that sounds like, right? I'm just literally like, hey, in a month's time, you'll be able to, hopefully get back in there and do the summons, but that's 4,000 free gems, so that's 111 trinkets you can summon, and that's again nothing to really, obviously look down at. Again, the luck sucks, and going back to why I brought up Nier in that instance is my luck in Nier has not been anything of what you guys saw just the other day, getting the trinkets for Persephone, and again, those were all free tickets from what I had saved up doing the expedition over the past 3 years. And that's another thing you got to remember. I had thousands of materials, and I only got 66 tickets. Now, again, I'm not complaining. I still got what I wanted out of there. But as far as luck goes, in Nier, you need you have to summon 20 times in order to get a pity. And you'd be like, "Oh, that's nothing, Leon." Well, let me tell you, though, to get the gems that you need, right? Monster Super League is generous because it only asks 600 gems. I still have a problem with the amount, just because the number doesn't add up for if you even wanted to buy it. But the point in Nier is you need 3,000 gems just to summon once. And so you don't get those 3,000 gems very easily in that game. And so on almost every banner, I've had to summon the full 20 times. So you can do that math on 3,000 times 20, and couple that with game mechanics that does not give you the gems to be able to get close to that banner before it falls off. It's a recipe for disaster. And again, it's why I really don't play any other games besides Monster Super League, because there are no other games that it's just going to hand out their currency the way this game does. And that's why I give this game a lot of credit. As much as, I still have problems with some of the monetization in the game. It's still, you're still gonna make back those gems again. You just have to be patient, and that's the one thing. That's the one thing again I always try and preach with this game is patience, and that's the only thing I guess I would try to ask them to change is to make, cut down some of the time stuff. So yeah, I did go in there. All right. I was too busy into my conversation there than actually paying attention to what I was doing. So yeah. So we're going to dive into here. Hopefully, again, it finishes. Again, we kind of had the problem where hopefully, I mean, if it shows it on here, at least then I can link them to the video and say, yep, here's what happened. Watch at this point or whatnot. But hopefully it doesn't screw up and we can at least get the... we can get the PvP done for the day. Let's see how much damage we do. Not a whole lot. That's what I was afraid of. So, I am not worried about Succubus. Dark Odin is kind of scary a little bit. You are scary. I don't remember what you do. I think you were a tank or an attacker. One of the two. I don't remember. I don't think you can kill Persephone, but I remember you having problems with you. So if we got a stun, which we didn't, and we didn't get a defense down. So we're going to take a hit. Well, I'm not going to lie. I was a little scared, but at the same point, I was also kind of like shocked that we didn't die there. But the one thing I have to remember, and I'm forgetting this with Ultimate Evolved Persephone, is that Undying Volition, man. That is beyond ridiculous. Now, do we take the free kill and deal with Arthur's stun? Or do we go for a stun on Arthur? Yeah, no, I think we go for the stun. Dang it. Well, there we go, guys. We hit it. And GG. So this is what we've talked about. And then again, if you guys experience this, you already know about it. But here you go. This is the bug that's on right now. Is that after everyone's gone, the computer does not retaliate. So you really have to... you almost have to win within your first round right now. And that kind of sucks. I mean, it is what it is. You're getting your daily done, but at the same time, we should have won that. So there was no reason why you have to forfeit that. But again, I don't know how or why all the stuff is breaking for them at once here. All they did was change where you connect for the servers, and that's it. They didn't really change any of the games, so I don't know why our games are like this. But regardless, let's just jump into Lunar Valley here and capture something. And we will call those dailies good. Just grab one of these wisps and be done with it. And I'm actually going to just let this go so you guys kind of see what we've been doing. I mean, it's nothing special, but this is just a team I'm messing around with out here in Lunar Valley specifically. So, and again, tips for you for players out there. The reason why, again, running extreme, not just for super evolution materials, but once again, Mini Eve here is leveling up very quickly. I have not fed her any fruits, so I didn't spend any gold on her. The only gold I've spent is to ascend her. So we've got her to 40, we got her to 50, and we're almost to 60 within a day. So this is definitely what you do. Load up your team with already fully leveled Astromon. Leave the one slot here, and then all this juicy XP goes to the one Astromon, and that's how you can do that. And again, if you have a XP boost, go ahead and pop that, and you'll be leveling up your Astromon really quickly. Especially if you needed to level up Arthur and you didn't do what you couldn't do what I did yesterday, which is spending the fruits and the gold on there. You can easily just get out there on extreme, and he'll level up very quickly. So, but yeah, we will be there. We got the weekly done. Monthly's gonna reset tomorrow, so we will be good there. And yeah, so I'm gonna go get back to farming. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all in tomorrow's dailies.